throw it up like that. Let's see those peace signs, people. Put it in the air. You ain't gonna see peace in the 7th Clansman. You ain't gonna see peace in Bushwings. Put the peace signs up. Peace. I wanna see peace. I wanna see peace. I wanna see peace. I wanna see peace. Yo, check it. We're gonna go into our next joint. It's about depleted uranium. No doubt. Let me know what's good with that crazy meat. How many people know? Definitely. Depleted uranium is the stuff that they use to make bombs, when it's made with uranium. Yeah, it's green. Alright, it's real easy to make. The war in Iraq. Yeah, most casualties ever. Check it out, this is you. Yeah, check it out. They have enough depleted uranium to fill every American stadium. Auditorium, Euphoria. We can make the lyrics of a academic on walls of uranium. Conspiracy, training, premium. Movement, ocean of Finland. USCU, weapons dominate the vineyard. You see, I keep you free. Just as the dust debris, perhaps a catastrophe. Human life is a low budget degree. Result is all for silver. Say peace, that love. Say world peace. Say bring the troops home. Say no draft. No draft. Yeah, no doubt. So we live in. Yo, big up Boston. You know what I'm saying? For showing lawn spray, moving in motion the time of day. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, people.
Hello, everyone. I don't hear you. Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Joshua Renaud from Camila Balas and the New England Human Rights Organization for Haiti. On behalf of all the coalition, I would like to welcome you and to thank you for being here. And my question
I'm in San Francisco. I'm running for Congress, Peace and Freedom Party in San Francisco. So an alternative to the big business parties. So thank y'all for being here.
And at this point of time, I would like to invite Larry Holmes to join me over here. Larry.
The administration it served was a mistake. Steve is a young man who announced to the world that there is no honor in war. He fought a long battle to break his contract with the military, a battle which included a court-martial.
Campaign doesn't empower anyone. Workers need power. They don't need more ballots or a different reform. They need power to make their own decisions.
But they no longer spoke for him. In other words, he reclaimed his voice. We are now living in a time of unprecedented government secrecy and a dangerous erosion of our civil liberty.
A group demanded a promise from South Korean government not to send additional troops abroad.
Israel is another military base of the United States. Out of 128 military bases, Israel is the biggest one. The biggest one.
That married women age 13.
We don't care about that. We do care about
Okay, they're not afraid of like you think.
Down with Zionism. Israel is a garrison state.
Down West Bush!
It's a state of one of the military bases of the United States. Israel has 230 atomic weapons. Israel is a garrison state for the United States aggression against all the Middle East. Long live Palestine! Down with Zionism! Long live Palestine! Down with Zionism! Zionism is fascism! Zionism is fascism! Israel is a garrison state! It's another military base of the United States against the countries of the Middle East.
They are the victims of war.
Israel is a Zionist state. It's a religious state. It's a state used by the United States against the countries of the Middle East. Israel has 230 atomic weapons.
She's good. Go to front.
Stop this madness. And most importantly, they are calling you, to rise up.
Hey, what's up? Hey, let me get your picture, right? I need to get a wide angle lens to this. How's it going?
Not so good. I've had some assholes. Assholes occur.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of going anyways. Alright.
You're leaving without your side!
You guys
You're leaving without your side! You're leaving without your side!
Get off him! Get off him!
You're leaving without your side!
Get off him! Get off him! Get off him! You're attacking this man! Stop attacking this man! We have a permit? Yes, sir! Your man just attacked him! Your man attacked him! No, get off him!
Excuse me.
Sir!
Okay.
You need to back away!
Back.
Your man
Back
attacked him!
up. He wants
Your man right here attacked him! You have a permit? First you can call your man!
He can leave with the sign.
Get the police! Get the police!
You need to leave now, sir.
Get the police!
Leave now, sir.
You need to leave! You need to get your dog off him!
Excuse me.
Going out of the demo
Excuse me. No, do not touch me. Do not.
Ma'am, we are security.
Yeah,
We want to get out. Let's go this way.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's move him out.
No!
Getting him out of the demonstration.
Call the police! No, we gotta call the police! No. Don't you dare touch him! You keep. This man attacked you! This man attacked you! You did nothing about it!
Not
You're not security! He attacked you!
my friend.
He attacked you! He attacked you! He's been trying to hear a racist on the phone! Racist on the phone!
He needs to get out of the demo. Right? Get out of the demo now.
You need to go!
Sir, you need to go.
You need to leave!
Yes, because you don't have a permit for this spot. You need to leave.
You arrested for attacking. You're not gonna have me arrested.
You need to leave.
You gotta go.
Guys, you gotta go. You don't have a permit for this spot.
You don't have
We
a
do.
permit.
You gotta
You're
go.
being
We got a legal
arrested.
observer here.
Go!
Excuse me.
Gotta leave.
You need to get them out of here.
What to do? Fuck off. I'm going to stand right in front of your door.
That's where I want you, baby.
What do you
You gotta go. Sir, this man does not have a permit for this spot. We need to get him out of here.
Yeah, there's out of control. It's on the
You gotta go. We need to move him out of the demo right now. All right. Move him out. All right, we're moving him out of the demo. Okay. All right. Amani, are you ready? We're gonna move him out of the demo.
Let me get off the board. They're doing it right now.
Get off the board. You gotta get off the demo.
No, I gotta go.
No!
Grab him. No! Let go of him. No! Stop grabbing him.
Calm down. Calm down. Get out. Go this way. Go everyone.
Go away.
Get off every right. Get off. Get every right. Let him leave here. Get off. Listen, my friend, get up and walk out the demo that way. Hey, what are you two guys don't get war, you liars? You guys most sadistic. What did you say? You need to leave. You don't have a permit for this spot. You're in danger. He attacked the other guy.
No, he didn't. The whole thing. That other man was tearing it up and
get them out of here.
I called the police. You have to wait for the police.
So let's all move him away. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
No, I called the police.
Come on, guys.
Don't touch that other man attacked the police.
This way, please. This way, please. We're moving out of the demo. This way, please.
No, don't push him.
This way, please.
I'm on your road, man. I know you're not.
You're not going to go?
Turn up the sign.
Get off, in Jesus' name. Come on, I want to get out of here. Come on. You can get out of here. Get out of here. No, get out of here. Here. I want the sign. Take the sign with you. Take the sign with you. Get him out. Get out of here. Let that way out. Let him take the sign with you. Get him out.
Okay.
Please wait for the
Get out of here. You don't need to call the police. We are going to let you get on the demo right now. Let's go.
We gotta go. No,
1, 2, 3.
Here's security. This man attacks you. We got it on film. You don't need to
1, 2, 3. Let's move him out. 1, 2, oh, Jesus' name. Move back. Come on, move back. Come on, move back. Let me go. Step away and let me go. No, step away and let me go with my son. Step away. Step away. Step away and let me go. Move back. Move back. Move back.
Hey, no, I don't want to be securing the okay, but then I'm a medical person. Are you with Bobby over here? No. You gotta go.
But can we move back a little bit?
No war. You're starting a war.
Okay, well then we'll bring you in the middle because you gotta make a decision. Are you with them? You're with them.
Let me get up and leave. Yeah, let the man go. No, you've been attacking me. Get away from me. Get away.
Come on.
Walk right to the press corps.
Come on, man. Come on. No, is he with you? Come on, get him out of here. Is he with you? Okay, so then you're with them.
Move off the sign. Move off the sign. Move off the sign now.
The police are coming.
Move off the sign. Get him off the sign.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I called the police. They're coming. Why are you waiting for the police? What is wrong with you? This man attacked. What, you don't want me to call the police? You don't want the police, but you're going to like move me around? No way. What do you think you're doing?
Get my back.
Get off the sign!
He's with us. Oh, I didn't know.
Grab your sign.
Let him have the sign! That's my sign! I go back down. Let him have the sign! That's my sign! Pick up your fucking sign! Pick it up! Let him have the sign! Pick up the sign! Stay off the sign!
I'm being pushed. I'm being pushed onto the sign.
Stay off the sign!
I was being pushed onto the sign.
You're on the sign!
I was being pushed onto the sign.
Are you going to pick it up or not? Growl like a dog like you are. Pick it up and leave or not?
I called the police. I'm being pushed onto the sign.
You want security? No!
I called the police.
Hang on tight to me back and forth. Now get him off the sign. Get him off the
I'm
sign.
being pushed onto the sign.
Oh, shut up.
Your guy is pushing. The guy that attacked this man keeps.
Taken out.
Grab him out. That's good. Take him out. You need to get back. You need to get back. Get out.
Guys, call the police. I called them. They're supposed to be coming, man.
Right here on guard.
What's going on?
Right here.
Don't worry, you don't need to go back in. You're the thing now, man.
What can you tell us? What happened? Enough security, back up.
What's going on? You need the police. You know, why don't you just take a walk, bro?
I got hundreds of dollars worth of property. Need to get it. You're not letting me get it. You're stealing. Somebody's bringing it back to you. We need you to leave the demo.
Okay.
What's your name,
We'll bring it to you.
All of you motherfucking media scum. Cover the issue.
We're working on getting it to you. So it's cool.
Come to the coverage. Come to the event, please. Cover the event, please.
Cover the event.
Media, cover the event.
You sons of bitches. Cover the event, not this. Cover the event. All right, event. This is not the event, my friend. It's some goddamn troublemaker. You guys, you won't come to any fucking veterans stuff. You won't do anything that covers the issues. You guys are
What's your name?
and now you're covering this whole asshole.
What's your name? What's your name?
Yeah, why don't you call the police, please? You don't lose
One of your security guy beat him up, was tearing down his sign and beat him up. And that's what started the whole thing. Did you see it? Some of these guys appear. You'll see it later.
What I'm seeing
You'll see it later. You'll see it later. He had a shirt just like this. It's the young black man. I don't think I came here for the peace demonstration.
Everyone move out of the way. Clear out. Clear out.
What's your name?
Clear out.
Watch your pole, guys. Watch your pole.
Back off. Come on, guys. Come on. Step back. Get back. Step back. Step back. Back up. Back up. Back up. Out of the way. Back up. Step back. Back up. Guys, back up a second.
The security. I saw the whole thing. The guy with the abortion sign got attacked by the security.
By who?
He got attacked by the security. It's on film. People have it on these cameras. I don't have it on mine. But I got his picture. But so many people.
In a security?
Yeah, in a security T-shirt, just like those other guys. I don't see him right now. He's an African American guy, maybe young, maybe 25-ish.
He had a black security shirt?
Yeah, with short hair. Well, security T-shirts. I remember, it's just like those black ones. Yeah. He's probably still over there. I could point him out to you.
Yeah,
he was tearing up the sign, and he pushed him at certain times. He was starting the physical confrontation and the attacking.
What's your name?
It's Ken Hawks. I'm the one that called the police. And they wouldn't, the security, I got them on tape saying, don't call, they don't want the police called. They said, don't call the police. They wouldn't call the police. H-A-W-K-E-S.
K-E-S, where are you from, Ken?
K-E-S.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
How old are you?
39.
And you saw this happen?
Yeah, I saw the entire thing. I just don't have a wide angle lens, so I can't get some of the really good stuff early. I'm anti-war, you know? And I can't believe these guys, you know? This isn't,
his pictures? Willing to give your pictures to the press?
Oh yeah, but I didn't get to the early part. I don't have wide angle lens, but I'll give you what I can get. It's pretty good, and they got him shoving.
So what happened actually?
I didn't get him when he ripped it, but I
It's there's a guy with an anti-abortion sign, so I had a cut off head of a fetus, really graphic.
Right.
So he started getting people surrounding him and stuff.
And
so the security
got taken out now by the police?
No, well I called the police for his own protection. But it's the security here that attacked him. The security did not want me to call the police. They wouldn't call the police, and I told them to call the police.
Well,
like, what do you want to do it for? You know, because this guy, they're beating the guy up. Yeah, because they want to beat this guy up. And, you know, and lie about him, frame him up. You know, no, they don't. No, they don't. They're lying. They're full of it. They don't. Yeah, they want to beat some guy up, right? And tear up his sign.
Can I take your name?
Yeah. Kenneth Hawks. K-E-N-N-E-T-H-H-A-W-K-E-S.
Phone number?
Area code 617-913-0502.
You point out to me what happened to the guy who pushed him over?
Yeah, in a minute. Yeah, I will. Yeah, but he'll just lie about it.
Were you filming inside?
I filmed not the earliest part because I don't have a good wide angle, so I'm kind of missing it. But
what happened exactly?
It's the guy. This guy had this anti-abortion sign. So they head of a cut-off fetus, like with a piece of forceps, like giant. It's really gruesome, you know, the most horrible thing you can imagine. So he's holding it up. So eventually he gets surrounded by a crowd of anti-abortionists, and they're yelling stuff at him, and they're just yelling and yelling. Anti-abortion. He had anti-abortion. So the pro-abortionists are screaming at him, pro-choice, whatever you call him. And they started like kind of finally pushing into him and stuff like that. So then he's knocked on the ground, he's down, and he's like covering his sign because they're all trying, you know, basically they're trying to get the corners to rip it, and he's trying to protect it. He's also, you know, going all over his sign trying to protect it. It's like a big sign. So the security comes, this guy's in a black shirt, and they just started ripping up his signs.
Security guys, the guys.
Security guys in the black shirts. They started ripping up his signs, and even though I was telling him not to do that and that you should just call the police,
And then they're like, get him out of here, and trying to rip up his sign. I told him to call the police. And then the one black guy in a t-shirt, he might still be over there, he actually attacked him. I didn't get that really good on my, because I don't have a wide angle lens, but there's probably different footage floating around.
Are you a journalist?
Huh?
Are you a journalist?
No, I'm an anti-war demonstrator. And I don't want to be associated with these people, you know? I'm Kenneth Hawks.
What was your role
I was observing, and I was like, well, when they started beating him up, I kind of would go like that, just back into them. You know, these guys were like going after him, and I was just like that. You know, and the guy hates me, the anti-abortion guy, like, because I said something about him to him before. I was arguing about the other side of science, anti-homosexual. I'm like, you know, okay, maybe abortion's an issue, it's a choice to choose, a hard issue, you know what I mean? And like, you know, but he's got anti-gay, and I'm like, you know, on the other side of the sign, you know, it's like, that's an irritation at worst, right? You know, so the guy doesn't like me either. He's not on my side.
Instigators, I guess?
The guy that's like got beat up, all he did instigate is free speech holding up his sign. He did nothing. The guys that started the violence were pro-abortion, guys that pushed him. But then his security kept attacking him. They were trying to rip up his sign. I think I've got some of that on film. And I also turned around and saw him, and he's like saying this stuff. I don't know. I got to look and see what I have later. You know.
Excuse me, sir. Kenneth Hawks with the BBC. What's your name, Kenneth?
Kenneth Hawks. Yeah.
How do you spell your last name?
H-A-W.
H-A-W?
Yeah. H-A-W-K-E-S.
K-E-S. Kenneth Hawks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're from Boston, or?
Yes, I'm from Boston.
And so for you were just trying to protect this guy who was being.
Yeah, and I was very careful about not doing anything with my arms. All I was, you know, if there was any hostility, I'd be backing like into it. You know what I mean?
Now, so
I couldn't get.
You don't necessarily agree with the man's point of view, or you just.
No, actually, I was arguing with him earlier, and so I kept worrying that he's gonna punch me, but the guy was like really nonviolent, because I was like you know, he's getting like attacked, but I'm like the one that's on him most of the time, because I'm like putting myself in between and backing up, but I'm kind of worried that something, because he like yelled at me a little bit. He didn't know, he never knew that I was on his side, you know? Yeah.
But I do know they're going to be going.
Cheers, thanks, Kenneth.
Okay. 617.
Do you want the footage to be? I mean, we're doing a TV piece for the web of the Village Voice.
Okay. Village Voice?
The Village Voice, the weekly from New York.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll see how good I can get it.
If you have footage for this part, we could add it to our piece.
Okay, I'll see how good it works out. And
your name?
I probably have something good. Kenneth Hawks.
Kenneth?
Yeah, last name H-A-W-K-E-S.
Where from?
I'm from Boston. And the phone number is area code 617-913-0502.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know the name of that guy who was over there?
The guy that was getting...
The guy that was in the middle?
Arrested?
Yeah.
No, they didn't arrest him, did they? Just put him in protective custody.
The guy they put in the car and escorted out.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Tell me about the guy who was in the middle of all that shit. The guy in the blue shirt.
The guy in the blue shirt they put in the car. Leonard?
Oh yeah, Kenneth Hawks, H-A-W-K-E-S.
Okay, yes, and you were here as an anti-war demonstrator?
Yes.
Anti-war, okay, and how old are you?
I'm 39.
And you're from around here?
Yeah, from Boston. I've lived in Boston a long time.
Okay. And you say that people tried to grab his sign and that's when the stuff first broke out?
Yeah, well, no, they're grabbing the sign, they just pushed him down, you know, they just like...
He actually got physically pushed down?
Oh yeah, they knocked him over and they were like, you know, attacking, there's like old ladies attacking him, man, it's like crazy. Well, I don't know, they're 50, you know, 50-year-old ladies, you know, jumping on him and stuff, you know.
You end up in I saw you get...
Because everyone's attacking him.
How did you end up being pulled out of the circle?
Oh, this one guy didn't like me because the one guy in one of the black shirts was attacking him, and I kept him from doing it. I was like just backing into him and stuff like that.
What did you see happen?
What? Oh, you missed it? I thought you were shaking your head. No. Oh, I thought you were shaking your head. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's like I got into it. Yeah, like I didn't want them like attacking him. I didn't want them like, you know, beating him up, you know. And then they wouldn't call the police. I'm like, call the police. They won't call the police. When I call the police finally, they're like, why'd you call the police? You know, and I got this one guy on footage. One of the guys that says he's the boss, or they say he's the boss. This African American dude, this is the older one, not the young one who was attacking him, the guy. But he's like, why'd you have to do that for? Why'd you do that? And I have a couple, you know, things of that, of him, like me saying, I called the police, and he's like, why'd you have to do that for? You know, I mean, like the security can't even control. What if you had you could have a bunch of, you know, really hardcore people come in that was worse than security. They could have like trashed that guy, and the police don't even know where it is, man. I'm on the phone to the police. They're like, where is it, man? We don't. The police call me back, and they're like, we don't know where that is, you know. No, I don't. I just saw him there. You know, I talked to him, tried to sign. I argued him about the homosexual part because I think it's, you know, the abortion's like an issue because you have, you know, I mean, I don't think a fetus is a full person, but it's like, you know, issues like you have the Humane Society, I mean, and different things, you know, with fathers, you know, they don't consult the father, and it's a very complicated issue. You know, I'm for pro-choice. I'm ultimately pro-choice, and that's what. You know, it's an issue that needs to be discussed. But then on the other side of his sign, he has like anti-homosexual stuff, which at worst is an irritation. You know, two guys are making love in their, you know, I mean, you know, in their house. It's not like affecting anyone. You know what I mean? Really?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
I'm Kenneth Hawks. Yeah. Hawkes.
You're from New York or Boston?
Boston.
Any particular group?
No, I'm just independent. I'm a loner, and I'm an anti-war demonstrator. I go to every anti-war demonstrators. I went to the first Gulf War demonstration. Hey, that's what I should say, man. I'm anywhere. I'm the one that pulled the flag down off the State House during the first Gulf War. I'm on the Boston Herald the next day, you know. They're trying to tell me I'm not anti-war or something, you know. And they're all like just kind of sitting there, you know. You know. Yeah, I'm more anti-war than, well, I don't know, I'm anti-war. I just don't like
the flag down from when was that?
This, I don't want to say that on the thing. I don't know, man. I was kind of wasted too.
That's all right.
I don't know. Maybe look it up to my picture. It's like, I don't know. I don't look so good. Yeah.
Well, I have footage of the melee because I'm.
You mean give my phone number? You mean I'm not really listed? I kind of hide now.
You were right.
Yeah, I was like right in it. I almost got beat up myself. Hold on, I'll be with you in a second. Area code 617 913 0502.
Great.
Okay, great. Okay.
So what happened over there? This guy had a
okay,
big
were you
sign.
Earlier? Did you see the sign with the cut off fetus head? Okay, so he had the cut off fetus head. I'm not inside. I don't know him. I don't like, you know. But these people are like trying to pull his sign down. They're hassling him and stuff. He got surrounded by a bunch of people, and they're just yelling at him. He was just standing there with a sign. Then they pushed him down. Yeah, like a 50-year-old lady attacking the guy, man. It was great. It was like some John Waters movie or something, man. Hey, and let me just start from the beginning. You want to hear? I mean, I just started up again. You know.
It was right in there.
I know.
Yeah, I'm the one that called the police. Yeah, I'm the one that called the police.
We called police too.
Yeah, and the police were like, we don't know where it is. You know, they had to call me back. The security attacked him. Okay. These people have it on camera. If you got the right.
I have the whole thing.
You saw the African American young guy, right?
Yes.
Is that enough for charges? Do you think you would? You know,
I don't know. Somebody hit the ground. I saw somebody got whipped to the ground.
Can we
can't play it back right now.
No, I mean for the police. You turn that over to the police?
No.
You wouldn't.
Not unless they subpoenaed it before.
Would you be willing to give your name so they could be available to subpoena, or do you need to hide out?
They'll see it on Channel 4.
You're going to show that?
If they see it on 4, they'll subpoena whoever.
Channel 4. Let me write that down. Well, I guess it's on here too. Channel 4. Yeah. Because that was pretty egregious, right? I was handling myself pretty good, right?
There was so much going on.
And I was just in a protective mode. I wasn't, you know, I was like backing into like people that are.
You were trying to protect the guy with the sign.
Yeah, and it looked like it wasn't just like, you know, you have the security attacking him. I'm like, wait, call the police. Yeah. You know.
The security, actually, what I heard they were trying to do was get him out of there. That's all. They wanted to get him out because it was causing, not he, but the whole thing was causing a ruckus.
Don't you have footage of the one security guy like calling him names? You know, being against his political position, trying to rip up his sign.
So I don't know.
Yeah. And then he called me like a fascist. He was later calling me a fascist. He goes off on his thing, man. It's like.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
I saw one of the staff guys. I saw had his fist cocked.
Oh, the black guy, yeah.
Ready to punch. No, it was a white.
There's too many cameras, man. This is 2004. There's like cameras all over the place, man.
He had his fist cocked, ready to punch you in the face.
Yeah.
What?
A guy with a shirt. A guy with a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were in there protecting the guy.
I've been in these demonstrations all the time, man.
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd have some demonstrations. Maybe we still will. I know these guys are like kind of useless, man. I thought we were gonna go in front of the convention or something, or it's kind of hard there with the barricades. I think we should maybe, have a different tactic and not like, we can have a demonstration here, not necessarily have to go there because they've got the big dig's bad enough,
Yeah.
It's like a pen, man. It's like that's where I want, are you with a newspaper or something?
Yeah, I'm with the Boston Herald.
Some kind of joke, man. Someone's got to come up with a joke like the pen is like the big dig, and it's like an extension of the big dig. It's really the big dig's worse, you know what I mean? Some kind of pun like that, man, because it's like you go from the big dig and it's like a fencing messed up. You can't get through there, all the cars, and then you're right to the pen, and it's not really that much surprising or worse, It's like, yeah.
Protesters are a bit away from the Fleet Center.
Yeah. I went there yesterday. It's a block away, and it's like this pen. I don't think anyone should go in there because you don't. They have control over the exits. You might not be able to get out.
Can I get your name down?
Yeah, Kenneth, Kenneth, Hawkes.
How old are you?
I'm 39.
And where are you from?
Boston.
From Boston? Okay. And what did that sign have on it that people were trying to tear down?
A fetus's head, held by forceps, very bloody and gruesome. About one of the worst things you'd ever see, probably, as far as. And it was giant.
Okay, and so that's when he was standing there for quite a while, and then people got really aggressive. And
yeah, finally, you got the right crowd around him, and they were chanting like gay rights and anti,
who hit
abortions
who first?
Abortions now, or something. I don't know. What?
Do you know who hit who first?
As far as punch hit, my recollection, it's on these tapes. So, I can't. I don't know if I don't think I recall, and I don't know if there was like a hit like that or a hit. There was like a lot of like that push,
Yeah.
like that. And I have to review the tapes, and it's kind of difficult to say. So I wasn't always like right in. I was like sometimes too close to see, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to protect him. I was, getting in between him and the others. These guys have me on film, Channel 4. They said I handle myself really well, I want to get charges pressed against the one dude. Channel 4, I want them to get their film subpoenaed by the police, by the park police, whoever has jurisdiction.
It'll be all over the news tonight.
Oh, this guy really is a big deal like that? Yeah.
Yeah. You saw all the media around it. It's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, but somehow I don't want it to like mess up the war.
Yeah, what did you come here to do?
I came here to protest the war.
It's got to be upsetting that it's distracted by all that.
I was going to bring a sign, and now I'm glad I didn't. Like they say, I have a sign that has to have a stick, and you're supposed to use these cardboard tubes and stuff. My sign won't take a cardboard tube, so I had to put a real stick on it. Now I'm kind of glad I didn't bring it. And then it has it's giant. It says "Kerry for President." All right, that. Kerry for President. America needs another Vietnam. So, yeah, and the point I'm trying to make is he did vote for the war. I learned in school. I didn't, in 5th grade, you learn the separation of powers and just the basic things. Congress was supposed to work. Kerry didn't vote. Didn't have the debate for war. He's supposed to have a plan. They don't just declare war and let the president plan. I think they should plan too. That's the thing. If you vote for the war, constitutionally, he's supposed to plan. And they're supposed to be wanting to take as much power as they can get. Until there's a real problem, Congress is getting too much power, which it had in the past, and then a righteous man might be like, well, we got to, split it back up. The president should get a little bit more. But it's like an imperial presidency, but they let it be that way. He voted yes, and I basically think it's because if he votes no and the war goes well, he looks bad, If he votes yes, then he can say Bush tricked him and all this stuff like that. But if he did a debate like he's supposed to constitutionally, he'd be in a hard position, because then if he voted yes for the war, it'd be part of his thing and part of his plan. So I think he did exactly what they did in Vietnam, a political thing, just backing out, not taking things not, making these hard choices or just being crap, politically.
I'm gonna grab my photographer right here. So I don't mean to cut you off, but I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, okay. All right, take care.
Yep.
Okay, people, he said saw that happen to you.
More people.
I mean, you the one who saw it.
Well, Channel 4 has the footage. They said they're one of the guys with the good footage, and I want to get the Boston police to subpoena it. So hopefully you guys can get, or the Park police. So hopefully that's going to get out.
How did you get the good footage? You had the good footage?
No, I don't have as good. I have some of the other stuff, and I don't have a wide-angle lens. And I was protecting the guy, but Channel 4 has.
Just him alone? Did you sense that he had other people with him?
What?
Did he have other people with him?
By himself, totally by himself. He's a total loner. You can tell.
So
he saw the whole thing. You saw the whole thing too.
I saw part of the whole thing.
Did you see it before it escalated?
Yes, I did. The guy had giant fetus head banner.
I saw that.
Guy had giant fetus head banner.
When the part of the hemisphere is sick.
Quand le reste de l'hémisphère privé de liberté.
When the part of the hemisphere doesn't
before anybody touched him or signed.
I didn't see so many people.
Your freedom also is threatened.
Parce que quand votre économie est menacée,
then more people started to arrive. Then he formed a ring and went around him. And
what were they chanting, you remember?
things like they think he had the abortion had, so he was like they were saying things like free healthcare access to all or reproductive rights for all. And then he had, the sign had he just had on one side it had an anti-gay slogan, on the other
anti-gay side?
Anti-gay slogan on the other side.
Where I get your name?
Yeah. Did you get pictures? Good pictures of it? Were you there?
I got pictures. Yeah. I know you were in there for a while, but I don't know.
Yeah, Channel 4 said they got the whole thing. They're one of the guys I think up with that good angle.
Yeah, well, they always say that, you don't know till you see it.
Yeah, I hope the police can subpoena it. I mean, besides what they show, they're going to show it.
What do you know about it? What happened?
Oh, so from the beginning. Okay, you didn't listen to me already, right? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I know the guy was there. He didn't have a permit to.
Oh, a permit. Yeah, right.
And he was doing a thing about.
They talked about. Have you talked to these guys, the security guys yet?
I was trying to, but they told me they weren't security. They're telling me.
Now they're not security. Well, they're on film saying they're security here. Now you have to get out.
That's
right. I'm saying call the police. And they don't want to call the police. And when I finally say I called the police, the guy who they say is the head guy, he goes, what do you do that for? I got a few reactions like that, and I had to do it again. I called the police, and he's like, what do you have to do that for? Kind of.
Which guy was that?
The head of the guy, who they say is the head guy, the black guy with that kind of a goatee, maybe beard. Not the young black guy who was beating up everyone.
Right. The young black guy, and there was a white guy with a ponytail. They were the main ones in there for a while.
The white guy with the ponytail wasn't.
He was trying to get.
Maybe you couldn't really get anything on him, but he saw that other black guy attack that guy, and he should have done something. He should have reprimanded, done something to his own security guy. He should have just said something.
They weren't security. I found out later they're not security.
They say they are.
Yeah, they weren't.
What they say?
I talked to the media guy. They had on those black union shirts, but they're not associated with the union.
Yeah, they're lying. Okay.
So I don't know who they were. So let me have your name.
Yeah. Okay. It's Kenneth Hawks.
Kenneth
Hawkes. Hey, can you give me your contact info?
My what?
Your contact info on the
my contact info? I just was Chicago Tribune.
Okay, can I get your email address?
B Hogan.
Hogan.
HOGAN at tribune.com.
Okay. Can you try to interview the one guy I was going to say, try to get whatever you can out of him.
I did already. I tried to talk to him. They wouldn't talk.
Who's that? Who did you try to talk to?
He won't talk to him.
I talked to the guys. I was trying to get a name of the guy in the black shirt. You saw the one guy in the ponytail.
The young guy. Did the young guy take off? The young black guy?
No, they're over there. They're up by the stage, but they won't talk.
Okay, if you catch him later, this guy can't keep his mouth closed, man.
And he wouldn't talk to him. And And I said, well, so are they part of the union? Because they have these union shirts on. No, they're not part of the union. I said, so why do they have the union shirts on? He said, well, they got them out. They gave them out at some sort of...
Go work on him. This guy can't stop, man. Go up to him, say, I got the story. Go just to the young black guy. If you can catch him alone, okay? You know, I got the story from you, but I saw you guys together. Yeah, but if you can catch him later, he'll start defending himself, man, and then extract it from him. Get him to say, I can't do it because I was like, you know, he hates me, man. But you gotta be a reporter here, man. Hold on. You can catch him later. You know, these other guys are telling me their side of the story. This guy can't stop talking, man, and they don't have anything under control.
So where
here.
are the skinheads? Where are the skinheads?
Skinheads. Oh, there's that like some guy. There's one
guy with a shirt.
Standby pole. Yeah, but he just stands there. No one even knows what that means. Some Vanguard. No, some T-shirt. It said Hammer.
Right.
Something.
There was something with a Nazi thing on the back. That's all I saw real quick.
Just one guy.
Yeah, it said Nazi something.
Something like or something record. Something like But you'd have to know what it is. Anyway. You have to know the internet to know that it's like Nazi. You know.
There's no Nazi there.
So are you like a conspiracy guy?
No. I mean, no. I'm pretty, rational. I have like points of view that
one guy who didn't like the sign.
No.
With this guy, I don't know if you didn't like a sign or.
I didn't like.
I don't know who was protecting
I think the sign is fine, and they need free speech. And but I didn't like the way that's the aborted head part, the fetus. The fetus part was okay. I mean, because they need provocative stuff. But
did he have a permit?
But on the other side's like anti-homosexual. I don't see what the point is, because that's just
what is it on the other side?
On the other side is anti-homosexual. They need to flip it around. Like, what is the point? Like the fetus thing might be an issue. Because
did you see it or did you film it?
I think I got both sides. One side is the fetus head.
Before. He's protested some of the gay marriage stuff. That guy with the sign that they knocked on the ground.
What it said, but on the back there was a gay and
anti-gay, yeah, anti-gay marriage, anti-gay, and I was like arguing about that.
Who knocked his sign down originally?
Huh?
Knocked his sign down?
A bunch of like 50-year-old ladies and stuff, man. You got to see it. It's like John Waters or something, man. I don't know if I got that part. I hope I do. I hope I do. I hope I do.
It's got the film right there.
I don't have the wide angle, but and I had to turn off some of the time, but
who had an amp, right? They had that one guy with the microphone.
Yeah,
he was kind of like leading the charge.
And then there was these girls, these young ladies standing around with these anti-abortion like little things. They were like smiling at me. I gotta find out where they went,
So you there right at the beginning?
Yeah, I saw the whole thing. I was like hanging around the guy because he's the most interesting thing going on here.
So he was like making a sign.
Yeah, he had
pro-wood.
What was the guy with the microphone?
No, nothing about the war. It was just an aborted fetus head, something like Jesus weeps or something like that.
Jesus wept.
Yeah.
I think he would have showed up, demonstration or not, perhaps. I don't know.
He was stressing, man. Even before he started, he's like, and he's like sweating, and he can.
The big thing was you didn't want anybody.
He's probably been beat up before, So
he didn't want anybody to step on a sign. That's what he's trying to do.
But they were trying to just not step on it. They were tearing it up because I think I've got some footage of that. The actual guy.
The guys in the black shirt were trying to tear it.
Yeah, at least especially that one the young African American guy. I got to keep shooting, really. And the microphone doesn't sound good. I don't want to wait. I hope it hasn't been an hour. Yeah, it's still recording.
End up on the webpage.
Are you both from the Herald or just you?
No, we're the Chicago Tribune.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm spacing out. Wow. Yeah, I used to live in Illinois, so.
What's that?
It's like the Herald.
Yeah. I'm hoping we want to have a demonstration, man. We want to do this
All right. So as far as you know, this guy was making a sign. He didn't have a permit to be here. And
well, that's what they say. I have no about the pyramid. That's just something I hear.
But the guy in the black shirt came over and said, "You can't do it." And they started trying to rip up the sign. He was trying to protect the sign, and then
no. He was first attacked by a bunch of people, including like a 50-year-old lady. Attacked him, jumped on him. And we're attacking him physically to get him off his sign. Maybe the object was to get the sign to tear it, but as he's protecting it, you have a 50-year-old lady attacking him to get him off the sign. You know what I mean? It's like funny. It's
50 years old isn't that old?
Well, yeah, I guess not with these
people,
right?
Don't make it
I know. I'm like 30. I'm 39.
Yeah. 50 years
well,
old.
she might have been 60. I don't know. I'm just being polite. She could have been 60, but I'm, with a woman, I say she's 50.
Finally show up.
Well, the cops. You see how the bicycles come down?
Hey, the cops didn't know where it was. I go I call the police at 911. I get the state police, and they I tell them, you know, on the Commons and stuff, the demonstration, you're supposed to know that, especially 911 like stuff. You know, you're supposed to have like some idea of connectivity, right? And they have to call me back because they don't know where it is, and it took forever. This guy could have been killed or anything.
Well, there was some over the door. I saw those guys. It's not a bad moment.
I was just protecting the guy. They were attacking the guy.
All right, you were protecting the guy.
They were attacking. I was protecting him, and I was very careful with my protecting. I'm on the channel because I didn't want him getting beat up, and because he was being physically pulled, I didn't want him being assaulted and battered. So, and I was very careful, and I got cameras everywhere. I did it very well. I would just put myself in between people. You know what I mean? I just go like this, you know, push them back, you know.
It's a guy in black t-shirts, right? He went and talked.
Yeah, Channel 4 says they're going to show this too, and I'm hoping the police will subpoena.
He's pretty well covered. Kind of curly red hair.
Oh yeah, that was great. He's supposed to. Hey, Kurtz, Rhea. He comes to the demonstrations, right?
Well,
you'll probably see him again if you want to ever find him again.
Just every Saturday.
And talk to the police too. They took him into protective custody. They must have his. I want to press charges. I mean, complain and try to get charges pressed. I'm the one that called the police.
Press charges against you.
I don't know if I got anything on what they did with me, but against the one young African American guy in the black t-shirt who said he's staff. They all say they're staff. Assaulting that guy. That's on camera. It was like he was going overboard, assaulting him, and then he's on film with his anger, malice, the motive of political and anger toward the guy, not like, oh, we have to get him out of the demonstration. Then finally, okay, so they're being really bad. You know, the one young African American guy who's like pulling up the thing. Oh, thank you very much. Is he's pulling up this, trying to tear at the sign, not just pull it up off the ground. It won't. He's just like trying to tear it, rip it, and pushing the guy.
What did his? Oh, it was the big fetus sign.
What everyone does, I've talked to these reporters, like from the Tribune and stuff. They got to get that guy. He won't keep his mouth closed right now. Right now, you go to the security guys; they're all clammed up. Okay, they won't talk to the press. But I want someone to meet, get together with a young African American guy later, and get him to. Right now, they're saying we're not security. After on film, they're all saying they're security. I want to see what he says. He might, you know, incriminate himself. Like, you got to go and say, we've been getting everyone else's side. What's your side? And then as he's saying that, you know, and saying, you know, work him out. Like, you really don't like that guy. You know, you really think he, you know.
What are you doing here?
I'm an anti-war demonstrator. Yeah, me and Rita knows me. We go to all the. You see me in all the. That's the only place we know each other. It's from demonstrations mostly.
Oh, and the Christian temple.
Yeah, and the Christian temple too.
All right, what's your name?
I'm Kenneth Hawks. And what are you with?
My name's Kareem Fahim. I'm with the Village Voice in New York.
Oh wow, okay.
Kenneth Hawks, like the
bird? Hawkes.
Are you from Boston?
Yeah.
I love that pen, by the way.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, where did you get it?
There's a store near my mom's house called Muji, and they're really cheap. And I keep buying them.
I love this thing. We used to sell them right here, and then they stopped.
Yeah, they sell them in New York at the museum store, but my mom lives in London, so I get them there.
Oh,
okay. And I got some footage of them trying to grab the camera too. That's always the best, right?
Yeah.
You know. I mean, I used to watch Mike Wallace 60 Minutes. I'm 39, so I got to see that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
He was, man, you got to see the old Mike Wallace if you're going to be a reporter. I mean, you got to get some library or whatever.
I've seen a lot of
the old stuff. Yeah, oh God, I love him, man. And people keep going to him. People keep going to interviews. They can't stop. It's like they're like addicts, you know, and they crushes them.
Yeah. Always crushes.
Yeah. So
thanks for talking to me.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to stay out of the action.
Yeah, that was cool. I almost didn't come, man. But
find some Palestinian activists.
Yeah. All right.
The immigrant.
That was great.
So, that reminds me.
That was cool, right?
Yeah.
Wait, am I on a film?
I don't see how one guy almost getting beat out constitutes a news story.
They're always being attacked.
They'll probably chop it up.
No, because this is like their official thing. You know, they're saying they're security. They have no security. It's also the Boston police. This guy, someone could have been killed or something. There's not even anyone here, you know?
Well, if more skinheads would cheer up some of the
we are going to rise up.
You mean skinheads like, you know,
Evil
leftists?
skinheads,
Leftist
yeah.
ones or
No,
rightist?
rightist skinheads.
Yeah. But these guys are just such, they're wankers. You know, they don't even think about politics. They have their like thing. They're like, you know, in one, you know, just got their propaganda. It's just so stupid, you know.
But I like the people with the vote for Woodchuck.
Vote for Woodchuck, yeah. Vote for a Woodchuck, yeah. Well, that's too bad. Now he's gone. And the guy's
Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh, by the way,
You look beautiful out there.
Tuesday, they'll have a bazaar, a political bazaar, and I wonder whether you'd like to do some anti-psychiatry stuff for the bazaar.
Hey. Yeah.
I'm here to say
We got some video tape.
Yeah, is it okay if I tape you?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Steve
Just a second. Yeah, I got 5 minutes. I got to put another tape in. Yeah.
The protesters before, the guys that came in, that got taken away.
Yeah.
Did anything happen with the police? Were you safe and fine?
Yeah, so he's in protective custody.
Yes.
So the reporters can get his name and stuff, right?
Yeah, do you know, if I take down your name and consider
Yeah.
I heard somebody said that he'd done beat up.
It's Kenneth.
Has the billions of
K-E-N-N
dollars to come here and spend hundreds of millions on a big
E-T-H.
party.
Okay,
We're
Hawks.
outraged.
H-A-W-K-E-S.
Of the
Do you have a number?
Yeah, 617 913 0502.
Just in case.
A what?
Were there
Yeah.
activists that were helping to get him out of here? Or was
Helping?
people
No, you didn't see the whole thing. No, they were beating him up actually. It's you saw the whole thing too, but it's going to be on Channel 4 News. It's like when it comes out against the peace demonstration, it's the truth, man. I was there. I came here for the demonstration, you know. Okay, so the guy has the big sign with a aborted fetus head on it. Okay, and so he's holding up. Everything's going fine for a while, you know. And finally gets the right kind of crowd around him. They start chanting and stuff. You know, whatever they're chanting. You know, they're against him. And so finally, you know, they were trying to grab a sign a little bit. Then they finally rush him, and it's like I say 50-year-old lady. She might have been 60 or something. I'm just saying 50 because I'm being polite, you know. And people are like, "Oh, that sounds old," but like, I don't know. She's like attacking him, man. It's great, you know. It's she's like on the down with him, you know. Like I'm trying to get him off his sign so she can rip it up.
Are you here with Answer? Or are you here?
No, I'm here. I'm independent.
Great.
Yeah.
Divide up whole towns with one little gate to get
Hey,
in
listen.
now.
I want to go find the police and see what the hell they're doing with him. I want to get the police. I want to press charges.
But would you like to show on Tuesday and
Long live
do what?
pass on anti-psychiatry propaganda?
Oh yeah, where is it?
Around here.
But what time did you say?
Noon to 8.
Yeah, noon to 8 at night?
Noon, yeah. To 8.
Yeah, I might be able to show up toward the end because my son's getting out of school early and I actually can't get out of the house for, oh God, till 6. Huh?
Can you write down your number?
Yeah.
I have your email address, but I don't know.
Here, hold this. I'm keeping a consistency here. Just aim it at me. Or no, just aim it at him.
Okay, I don't see anything through the image.
Just keep opening it till I get to a date. Oh, it's today's date, right?
Between Bush and Kerry.
Where do I put it?
Just put it on today.
Oh. What is today? Tuesday, July 27th, or wait, no.
It says no take.
Yeah, okay, I gotta.
Human rights. Article 13.
No, it should still. It's just
right of return.
I don't know. Here, I'll turn it on.
And Iraqis. They also ignore the right to resist the occupation by all means necessary. This right of resist is also part of the United Nations framework and must be honored. The U.S. calls the Palestinian and Iraqi exercising their right of self-defense terrorists. Bush and the IDF, the Israeli Defense Force, and the U.S. military, who are carrying out genocide policies, are supposed to be